happening, everybody? Rita Ora is my guest today.
Hello.
Rita.
Hi.
That's how you say it, right?
Rita.
Rita Ora.
What's up?
I just love your accent.
Oh, thank you. I love yours.
Do you really?
I was just saying to you when we weren't recording and when we weren't interviewed, I said, look, when I'm being from London, I only hear a few voices that I associate New York with, and yours is one of them.
Thanks, man.
It's true.
I would trade voices with you like for like a week.
And then you'll miss your voice, huh?
No, I would love this all day. Because everything you say, it just sounds smarter and flyer.
Well, you know,
Hello. Oh.
maybe if I switch, maybe if I switch with yours, then at least I can scare a few people.
You
know
think
what I'm
my
saying?
voice is scary?
No, but when I know you got a point to say, you're like, well, you know what? I think da-da-da-da-da-da. It's the New York thing.
Oh, but
Right?
it's not scary.
No, it's not scary. It's just
Okay.
like blunt.
Okay.
Like that's what New York
Really?
is like. That's what New York is about, though.
That's
like you
so
guys are always
funny.
like real and like boom, 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 and I like that.
I feel like that about yours, though. English accents are like very frank.
Oh,
So hi, Rita.
hi.
This is our first time.
I know. I'm excited.
First time I saw you was, I don't know if you probably remember, but you were at One Oak.
I was, as usual,
We were at One Oak. This was years ago, though.
getting my life. I was probably like, well, hey.
You were getting your life. I was getting my life as well.
Yeah.
So I wasn't judging anything. You know, we were there getting our life.
Yeah.
And but you know, you stood out to me because I was
Oh,
like,
thank
you
you.
know, when you see somebody, you're like, who's that? It's not, you didn't blend in the crowd,
Thank
but
you.
we didn't know you yet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's when I just got signed, I think. And
Yeah, I think you were there with Tata. And
Yeah.
you probably had just.
I think it might have been my first night out in New York City.
And I saw it happen.
Yeah. And I was like, I guess I was like 18, I think. I'm 24 now.
You had the curly hair.
Yeah, yeah. And I was like, yo, this is nice. I like New York City. It's great being out here. I'm like, woo-hoo. Ain't no parents trying to watch me.
You were in these streets
I was out in the streets.
at 18.
Yeah, but it was nice. It was a good experience. And I'm like, I still go. I love going out in New York City. It's great.
So when you got here at 18, you signed to
Rock Nation.
the Rock Nation.
Yeah.
So you're at One Oak.
Getting affiliated with like New York, being like, okay, so this is what it's about.
So probably legally, you're not even supposed to be there.
No, but let's just pretend it was a daytime thing.
Okay, it was. It could have been. Might have been. You know, my memory's bad.
Before we get One Oak calling us up like, yo.
We don't need them type of
No.
problems.
It was an event.
And with no parent, no parental.
No, I just had my older sister there, but she's more of the fun best friend type than the older sister vibe. But she looks out for me though.
Did you make any mistakes?
Did I? What, that night?
Yes.
Yes. I'm telling you, Angie, I'm real, I'm honest. So like, I'm just gonna be blunt and forward.
What happened that night?
Well, I just was feeling myself.
Okay.
Let's say that.
And?
I had a non-alcoholic beverage.
Of course.
You know, and I just thought, wow, the song was just taking over. Like music was just going through my body, and you know, and then I was there for a while. That was it.
That was all that happened.
Yep. And then I got home at 4 a.m. like, whoa.
What are you doing now at 24?
24. Well, you know, I'm working. I'm working a lot, and I only go out when I know I can have a day to recover.
Really?
Yeah, I can't work the next day when I go out. I can't do it.
Really?
Yeah.
At 24, you should be able to bounce back. Stop.
No.
You must drink tequila.
No, I drink whiskey and gin.
Well, what? This is the whiskey side.
But
of the room.
I'm staying away from the whiskey. I'm more of a gin.
Gin.
I know.
That's like real, right?
That's real drink.
That's like what Snoop Dogg drinks. Gin. That's
Yeah, but you know, I'm from London. We love a drink.
you like a gin.
Yeah.
I'm a vodka girl. But you know, if we're out somewhere, I'll
it's
do a
right.
gin.
It's all white see-through.
It's there it is. All right, so we have a lot going on. First
Yes.
of all, it's the U.S. tour. It's about
Yes.
to go down. It's a big deal.
Yeah, we sold out in New York City, so we had to
Yay.
move to a bigger venue.
I've never seen you perform live.
Oh, well, you have to come then.
I'm gonna come. What is your show like? What do you do up there?
It's a bit, you know, to tell you the truth, it's a bit rock and rolly. Like, I got my band out there. I just vibe out, and I just like to bring people up to the stage and like have a dance off, and like, you know, a lot goes down.
I want to have a dance off too.
We get intimate, we get dancey. It's just about having a good time. There's no separation. If I could be down in the crowd, I would be.
I love that.
But I'm too scared to crowd surf.
You wouldn't do it
No, I don't know. Every time I try to do it, I just stop myself.
before it happened.
Yeah, and I see Travis do it all the time. I'm like, yo, how does Travis just jump like that?
I think it's different for guys.
You think?
Yeah, because I always think for a woman, if you crowd surf, people all up on your boobs and all up on your stuff
true.
when they're tossing you around, and there's creepy people out there. I don't know. I feel it's different.
Has B crowd surfed?
I don't. Has she?
'Cause if
I've
she's-
never seen her do it.
If she's done it, then I'll do it.
Oh, if Beyonce's done
Yeah.
it? So if Beyonce jumps off the bridge, you can jump off the bridge?
Yeah. In any time I'm in doubt, I think to myself,
What would
Beyonce do?
Yeah.
I swear that's real talk though.
But you have access to Beyonce.
I do, which makes it even better.
Do you
'Cause then
ever
I'm like,
ask
yo,
her-
what would you do?
Do you really ask her that?
Sometimes, only for like the ones I really need, when I really need some advice.
You don't waste the card.
I don't waste those cards, no.
What has she told you to do? Give me one good Beyonce advice.
One good Beyonce advice, first of all, always remember people's names.
Really?
You have to. And I think that's what's really important. I mean, I see how she works. She walks into a room and she says hi to every single person, whether it's the lighting man, the cameraman, and she like gives them that attention. And some artists, not naming any, just walk in, sit down and like, yo, we ready to go. And so for me, that's really important. And I think that stays in people's heads. And then gradually, the more people you meet, the more reputation gets bigger. And then you end up being Beyonce.
That's the goal for everybody, right? Everybody should want to be Beyonce.
Everyone wants to be Beyonce. No, but yeah, obviously I'm a big fan. So,
Yeah.
it's
well,
nice
that's
to
great
have.
advice, though.
Yeah, it's nice to just have that kind of moral support. Especially sometimes those are little things that people don't really think about, and she smiles all the time, and she's a really nice person.
She really is.
Yeah, she
of all
is.
the years too, we've been around her. Like every room she goes into, you're right. She is that way. She says
Yeah.
hello to everybody, smiles. So.
It's important.
Yeah, so you go with.
So just give me a minute. Hi, nice to meet you.
yeah, say hello to everybody.
Joking.
That would be a bit much.
You right?
Are you good with people's names? 'Cause I'm terrible. I would fail this Beyonce test
Would you?
miserably. I would. It's not intentionally. I would say hello, but names, I would fail miserably.
I think maybe she meets probably a lot of people.
This is what I'm saying.
But like, I think she remembers the ones that are important.
Okay.
Or that count to her, or that are important to her. But yeah,
how did you even get signed to them in the first place?
I wrote a song for a different artist, and I demoed it with my own vocal. And one of the Rock Nation A&Rs heard it, and they were like, yo, but who's singing that? And that's how it started. And then I got a phone call from the A&R that hooked us up, and it was that easy. Then I kind of funny, they were like, what do you look like? I'm like, I have a Facebook page, okay.
Is that what you used?
Yeah.
Facebook page?
Because I didn't have no kind of like professional photos then.
Right.
So I was like, well, go on my Facebook if you want. And so they did, and they called me. They were like, yo, come out. Can you fly to New York? And I've never been. And I thought, yeah, of course I can. But it'll take me a few weeks to save up some money, because I was working in a sneaker shop at that time. And I dropped out of school at 16 because I wanted to sing. So I would sing at anywhere that they could have me. And for money, I would work in a sneaker shop. And then, I was like, yo, I got to quit my job. Am I really doing this? And so I did. Flew out to New York.
You paid for yourself?
No, of course
They paid
not.
for you?
Yeah, I didn't.
They
But I
were
tried
like,
to.
don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, I mean, I got brought up to never ask people for things like that, So I was like, even if I have to wait a few weeks, I really want. They laughed actually. Thought it was pretty cute. They were
No, you
like,
wanted
oh,
to
that's
pay.
cute. But no, here we go. We'll book you a flight tomorrow. I'm like, okay.
I remember when you first came out too. They were everybody compared you to Rihanna a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like that kind of.
Well, she's beautiful, so I'm
You'll take it?
I'm taking it. She's so pretty.
Yeah, she's amazing.
I mean,
but I feel
amazing.
like that went away a little bit. It's not as
Yeah.
strong as it was when you first came
Not
out.
that it mattered to me, because she's one of the biggest selling artists in the world. So for me, it's like being a new artist. Of course, I guess you get the comparisons. Everyone gets compared to someone, and so for me, I'm happy that at least it was someone with success.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not like some slouch.
Not like some Shrek or something.
They didn't compare you to Shrek when
You
you
know what I
first came
mean?
out.
That would have been like my heart hurts.
My heart hurts. So Rita is on the cover of Glamour magazine.
Whoa!
Hey, and inside you show a boobie.
I do show
There
my
is
boobie.
full titty.
There
How do you
is.
say it with your accent?
There's a full titty.
Titty. There's a full titty showing in Glamour. Are
Yes.
Are you like one of those people that's like super like you're good naked wherever
Yeah,
anytime?
with my friends and in closed doors. When I go home, I hate getting dressed. I don't like being dressed. In
So
my
you
own
like
house.
walk around in front of your friends
Yeah.
naked? You're like that type of.
Yeah.
Do you sunbathe naked? You
Yes.
do that? Yes. That's
Yeah, I
so
do
you're
that.
comfortable naked.
I'm
So
comfortable naked.
So titty out in Glamour is not a big deal for
Titty
you.
out for me is not a big deal, but I haven't done it before. So
Oh.
I guess that's why people are like, whoa, her titty's out. But I feel like it doesn't matter. Nowadays, there's people that just put things out for just everything.
Yeah, we saw Kim's titty just today. Kim Kardashian posted she's pregnant. She posted a picture of herself. And
Oh,
people post titties all the time.
I think there's bigger things to worry about.
Sometimes smaller things to worry about.
Or smaller things to
smaller
worry about.
things.
Get it?
Stupid.
That's so stupid.
It's so stupid. No,
Yeah.
but clearly, so is that your choice? Is that like an artistic choice?
Yeah.
Or does Glamour say, "Hey, can you?"
No, it was a very my own choice. I was like, yo, can we try one half off, half on? And they said, yeah, sure, if you're comfortable with that. I said, yeah, of course. And so it definitely came from me. I think when you see photos like that, or when you see it kind of forced, you can feel it. It looks a bit uncomfortable to look at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why, I really respect artists like, for example, Madonna, one of the biggest artists that we've had in our lifetime, was the first to kind of, have a sex book, all this kind of stuff.
I love that sex book.
So
I
do
have it
I.
in my house still.
Do you? So do I. I think it's amazing. And at that time, obviously, it was like, what is going on? And I think now there's bigger things to worry about than, I love my girl Miley, one of my good friends.
Are you good friends with Miley?
Yeah, I love everything she does. I think she's so proud of who she is. And she said recently there's so many bigger things to worry about than just taking your top off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear that, Miley. What do you and Miley do when you hang out?
We just hang out. We talk about life. We just like listen to music. And, she's a good girl. I love her.
You just run around with your top off.
Well, one crazy story.
Just like, what is Miley?
One crazy story after the Met Gala in New York City.
Please. Give me one.
It was nighttime and we just went and sat in Central Park and had an amazing night.
The two of you?
Yeah.
No security?
Nope. No one was there. It was dark. No one was even.
You and Miley Cyrus in Central Park.
Yeah.
People get mugged and killed
I
in Central
know,
Park.
but we looked like, we kind of looked a bit like, the ones that sleep in Central Park.
Oh, you blended.
So we blended. We had our hoodies on. It was nice.
That's cute.
Yeah, it was. I like doing things like that. We're both secret like hippies.
So what else? What do we need to know about you? Tell me what. Listen.
Go ahead.
You can say whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
You get this label, this little man. They call it a man-eater label.
Yeah, I do.
What is that about, and how do you feel about it?
I don't feel like it's something worth talking about, but
But you're a girl. It's irritating. It has to be irritating.
It's not. Obviously, people get a perception of someone, and unfortunately, in this industry, you get judged more for who you date than what you do in your work life and the success you have. As an independent businesswoman that I like to call myself. Sometimes that gets overshadowed by the decisions you make of who you date, which I don't think is right, but I guess it is what it is.
It's part of it.
And so I just try not to focus on it. I don't talk about things that aren't important.
But are you making bad decisions?
No, I'm 24.
Come on, Rita. Are you? Could you?
I don't think they're bad decisions. I think they're experiences. I'm 24 years old. If I was a 24-year-old and you didn't know my name and I was in uni or something like that, I don't think anybody would say, yo, that was a really bad move.
Right.
It's just.
No, but as you get older, like something you did maybe when you're 22.
What did I do when I was 22?
I don't know. I'm just saying something you did when you're 22. Do you look at it at 24 and go, ugh?
Yeah, all the time. I look at things I do like last night and I'm like, what did I do last night?
Right.
No, but yeah, I do things and sometimes it is what it is. But again, I'm the type of person that, it's an instinct for me. I go off instinct. So if I do something in a situation, it's because my instinct's telling me to do it. It's not because I think about it for half an hour and like strategically come with a plan.
You go with the flow.
I'm like, yeah, I'm all in or I'm nothing. So for me, I love hard or I don't love at all. That's just the type of person I am. So sometimes that's not a good thing. Sometimes, it's a great thing. So, it just comes with the territory, I guess.
I hate it. I know you don't want to talk about all this stuff specifically, but I said this to him when he was here, but I hated that Rocky put that in that song. I can't imagine how you felt about it.
Well, there's different facts that come with things like that, but I love his music. Regardless of the situation, I'm a fan.
Not that song.
I like that song.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I like that song.
You do.
Yeah. That's straight up, I like that song.
Oh my God.
So, again, it's not about me.
Right.
What it's about is what people can think they can say about women in general. That's not cool. That's not allowed. I don't think that should be allowed in society. I think what we're doing as women, we've never supported each other more, especially with these videos, the Taylor Swift videos, and you get the Madonna videos, and you get females kind of like coming together. I think at this point in the music industry, it's boring. That's my opinion. It's been done. It always gets done. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? So it's not about me. And it takes a lot more than that to really hurt my feelings. Trust me.
Are you thick-skinned?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Good
it
for
takes
you.
a lot more than that.
Were you always like that?
Yeah, it comes from my family. We're Albanians. So for us, we come from like hardcore, like we got bigger problems than that.
Yeah.
Trust me.
So then maybe you wouldn't take it as like somebody who wasn't thick-skinned might take that. or take something that somebody says that maybe that's
It's just
true.
not a nice example for listeners to hear things like that and think it's okay. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. But like I said, I'm a fan. So, whatever.
That's why I asked you about bad decisions. Do you think, because we all make, by the way, every woman has probably made a bad decision.
Of course.
And then you go,
Yeah, but
why
then
why did that happen?
I know. But then there's the whole owning side of it. Like sometimes you just got to own up to it, own it, and keep it moving.
Yeah.
You know? And so that's a good way of thinking about it.
Does it change how you move now, knowing that some things could be public? And does it, moving forward?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
It does?
Sometimes I won't necessarily go and do something at a bar that I would have done like 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So there's places, you got to be smart. You know, you can't kind of be reckless, but you also have to be really proud of who you are as an artist and don't let no kind of words or things like that really change who you want to be as an artist. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get that.
It's just about your creativity. As long as that's not damaged, then I feel like it's okay.
Well, you have to have thick skin, and if you do, then
That's what I'm saying. And it's
keep
easy.
doing
And
it.
trust me, it didn't come overnight.
yeah.
This happened gradually. You know, I'm only 24, like I said. So there's still a lot I got to learn, but there's still a lot that I already know.
And that you've been pushing through. Good for you, mama.
Thank you.
So what next? What's happening next?
Well,
We have the tour.
we have this tour, which I'm so excited about because the first time I ever toured in the States was 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it was more like a presentation type of tour. This is the first
Now
time.
you're here.
Now I'm here. This is the first time I'm doing a tour. You know, I'm really happy with the single Body on Me features
Yes.
my good friend Chris Brown, who we all love. And, you know, it really makes sense for me. So I think that it's great. I'm in a great place musically, personally.
Good.
Yeah.
I know that when you posted the thing with Chris, people had all kinds of things to say about
They
that.
did?
On social. You didn't know that? Stop
I'm
it.
joking.
Do you look at your line? Do you look at your feed?
Not as
Like,
much.
are you?
Not as much. But I
Oh.
see like the one straight under my page, but I don't go on like view all comments. You know
'Cause
that,
that's a lot.
because that's when you get carried away and you start getting sucked in.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You don't view all comments, but
You know what I'm saying?
you view some comments.
Yeah, I can see some underneath, but you know, it is what it is. I don't look at it a lot.
So when people question your decision to work with Chris Brown and they say
Yeah.
that's like what was the anti-woman or whatever they called it? What are your thoughts about that?
Well, I mean, do you play him on the radio?
We do. I happen to like Chris, me personally,
I think
he's, I think he's made mistakes. I think he's
But your
doing his
program
best.
is play him on the radio, right?
Yeah.
There you go. I feel like if you have bosses, like I have bosses, and if I'm a fan of a song or I'm a fan of an artist, that's all I'm looking at. You're making good music, cool. And for me, that's all I can say on the matter. So
Right.
I liked his music. I heard this record. I was like, yo, vocally, the only person that can carry it through is Chris. Not because of he's got this out or that out or this, that. For me, it's like straight up vocally, his tone fitted perfectly. And I thought about other, but that Chris was the only one that could make it work.
I don't know why it's because he's done so many collaborations. I don't know why people came to you so hard about it.
I think because it was unexpected. Because I'm Rita Ora, I'm not like straight kind of always urban, but I love my urban music. And I think it just comes, like I said, with the territory. I don't think people expected it. That was what it was.
But even pop artists, he's done collabs with like Justin Bieber, all these.
I know.
like, and nobody's
And
really.
Pitbull.
They just kind of took it as no big deal. But
Maybe
when-
it's because I'm a female.
yeah,
Maybe that's why.
yeah.
Which I'm very proud of. And also I support tremendously. I've always been in support of other females. I've done duets with, obviously, two of my good friends, Iggy, Charlie XCX. So I think that it's a new era for me as a musician. And I just respected his music. So that's why I wanted to work with him.
You said you had a relationship before. You guys been friends, right?
Yes.
How did you meet Chris?
I met Chris through a mutual friend, and it was just that simple. When we just clicked, we just hung out, and we have good times together.
He's fun.
He's really
And
nice,
super talented.
super talented, which is what's important.
Yeah. He still owes us me an art piece. Stuff is pretty good.
I asked for one too.
Did he say he's gonna give you one?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. He said
All
he's
right.
gonna send me one. I still don't have it. So if you get yours first, I'm gonna be tight.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I'm
No,
gonna be
but
super tight.
he does. It's good, isn't it? I like it a lot.
Is there a video that I haven't seen yet? Is the video out?
The video's not out yet.
Oh, okay, good.
The video-
But there's a video coming.
The video comes out 21st of August.
You shot it already?
We shot
So
it
you
already.
Shot it?
Yeah, it's in that whole stage of being made.
Is it like
We
are you
changed.
like love interest together or you do outside?
Well, the song is about two two bodies,
Right.
right? Body on me. You got two bodies, very attracted to each other, but there's always something in the way.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like, you know, you have these amazing moments. His verse is also kind of very sexual, put you up against the wall, that type of vibe. So the video for me, I was
Are
like,
you up against the wall?
well, I'm not going to give it away.
Okay.
But it definitely it indicates what the song is about.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about being comfortable in your own body and in your skin. And it's summertime, so I wanted to keep it summery. Yeah.
But is it a hot video?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, in my opinion, I like to think it is, but you
It
guys
has
can.
to- it better be.
You guys can make your own
With that
judgments
song,
on
it
it.
has to be.
It is definitely something I haven't done before.
There's gonna be rumors now that you and Chris Brown are dating because
That's
what
not
happened.
true.
No,
You
but
think?
that's what. Of course, that's what happened.
Well, I can tell you that
look
we
at
are
the
friends.
picture. Look at the Instagram picture. This alone looks like
Really?
it could have went down.
I don't see it.
It looks like it could have went down that day,
Honestly, I don't see it.
but it's supposed to look like that.
But you know what?
What do
He's
you
a
mean
friend
you
of
don't
mine.
see it?
He's a friend of mine. So I'll break it down quickly. I'll shut it down. We are friends.
Okay, that's it. You don't find him cute? You don't feel like he could?
Obviously, he's not like the most unattractive person on the
He's
planet.
not terrible to look at.
But like I said, he's my friend, and he just makes me laugh. It's nice to work with someone that makes you laugh.
yeah, look the pictures.
Angie,
I'm just saying, this is what's gonna happen, Rita. I'm just preparing you for it. I'm just preparing you for it because there's gonna be a video, and from what I'm understanding, the video is gonna be steamy. That's what I'm expecting.
you let me know when you see it. On the 21st of August, it drops.
21st of August,
Yeah.
I will see it, and then everybody's gonna go, and you will only read the initial the initial
And
comments,
so it begins.
and so it begins. All right. So what else? Album? Is
The album comes out at the end of the year. Yeah,
Oh,
this is my
good.
first record. I'm so excited.
there other people on it?
Yes, there is.
Anybody want to tell
There's
us?
definitely two of my biggest kind of like at the moment people that I listen to.
What's that?
I want to give you one, but then again, I want to save one for a surprise.
Okay.
So one of my dear friends, Ed Sheeran, wrote an amazing record.
Nice.
We love Ed. I mean, I do. I respect what he does. He's kept his sound so distinctive, and I think that's really hard in this industry to kind of not be like filtered with other people's sounds, you know?
Mhm.
So that's lovely. He wrote this record and actually was like, you know what, this would be great for you, and gave it to me.
He just gave it to you.
Yeah. So nice.
Is it like a slow
Like a
song?
piece of cake, you know, like even like a slice of cake, like, yo, take this.
And you're
Yes,
like,
it's not.
Thank
It's
you.
it's
Sold.
a positive, it's a mid-tempo positive love record,
Nice.
which I don't have a lot of on this record because
Not
it
a
was
lot of love records?
no, not really. Like they're more how do I say it? They're more instigated again off instinct. So like what happens like when you see a guy that you like for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And this record is also inspired by how much I love my girlfriends.
Mm.
Because in these breakups and whatever, you realize how important your friends really are. And I'm not just saying that, but when I was in these kind of moments, I don't know what I would do without them. They would take me out to the club. I'd forget about everything. Then I'd come back home and be like, oh, but the problem's still there. And then they give you all sides of the support system, which is important.
It's so funny you say that because I remember seeing a picture of you and Adrian
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Yeah.
And there had been so much made about, because I guess she used to date Rob. And
We
you
love
dated
Adrian. I
Rob,
love
and they
Adrian.
made it as if you guys weren't.
Do you know what?
And then to see afterwards the picture of you two, I don't know, it just looked like the
It's
girls.
just, there's so
it looked
much.
like the girls won.
Yeah.
in that picture.
There's just more important things to worry
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. But it's crazy what perception does to people, right?
I know it does. It's crazy.
All right, acting.
Yes.
50 Shades of Grey.
Oh yeah, we're doing part 2. It's gonna be interesting.
Are they going to give you more screen time in part 2?
Well, yeah, because so here we go.
Okay.
This is the deal.
Okay, tell me.
My role
Yes.
is the younger sister, Christian Grey's younger sister,
Mia.
who goes away to
Mia.
who goes away to boarding school.
Mhm.
So you don't really get to see her a lot. In the second book, if you've read it, anyone that's read it, you know her character grows tremendously. And in the third book, she gets kidnapped. So it's all about patience.
Why don't I remember her getting kidnapped in the third book? I've read the book.
Have you?
I must have been distracted.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, right. You're like, I ain't looking at kidnapping.
I don't remember a kidnapping in the third book.
There's a lot going on in these stories, and I love it because it's so women driven. Like the author was a woman, the woman that directed the first one, Sam Taylor Wood. It's like
yeah.
it's just really nice to be a part of this movement, and it was such a big like deal, you know.
It's such a big deal.
So yeah, and then doing the Antoine Fuqua movie Southpaw, which is out now in the theaters, was an amazing experience too because I played a drug addict, which was way out my comfort zone, and
You've never been a drug addict?
Luckily, no.
Okay, good.
But it was amazing. Because Anton Fuqua works a lot on improvisation. And I noticed that when I was in the middle of it.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to go with the flow. And Jake Gyllenhaal, who was incredible in all ways to work with, even off camera, he's so nice and so focused. It's like incredible to watch.
That's pretty good company to keep, though.
Yeah, it was great. Want to know a funny story?
Yeah, sure.
So I play a drug addict, like I said.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to get my hair and makeup done. I'm walking in like the trailer. I'm like, yo, hey, I'm here, ready to get my hair and makeup ready. You know, just woke up at this point. They're like, oh yeah, they're ready for you on set. I'm like, okay, but I need my hair and makeup. They're like, no, they're ready for you on set. I'm like, yo, what are you trying to say? I'm like, you know I haven't done my hair and makeup, right? And they're like, oh, yeah, okay, great, take a seat. And I'm like, so you basically saying that when I wake up, I look like a drug addict. Thanks. And they were genuinely like, yo, we are so sorry. I'm like, stop apologizing. You're making it worse.
No
You're making it
disrespect.
worse.
We thought those circles under your eyes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
were
like, I
put
guess
there.
it's real then. Don't wake up to me, people. Never wake up next to me unless you want to think you woke up next to a drug addict.
What do you do prepared to be a drug addict? Do you do anything?
Well,
Do you
no,
smoke?
they sat me down. They like just roughed my hair up a little bit, like gave me a head massage, roughed my hair up a little bit, looked at me like, what are we going to do with this? Because you already look like one. And like just put some
Stop
like
it.
brown shadow on my neck and made me look a bit more beaten down. But like I said, it didn't take a lot.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. It was so funny though. It was funny. Thank God we got makeup, huh?
That's good. How you feel about your acting chops? You feel like
I feel like I'm
you're
gaining
getting
a nice
there?
little portfolio. You know,
Good.
like I said, it's not something that I've gone into thinking I'm getting a main role. You know, I didn't expect to be like, I'm not doing this unless I love it. I love dipping in and out. Like I said, it's great for me musically as well. You know, having time to promote my music and be a part of these amazing movies is like, why not? You know, I'm not going to say no.
No, you have to do it all.
So I'm really excited. I think it's great.
And then you have the Adidas line.
And yeah, and then we have Adidas. I'm a designer
Or you
for
say
Adidas.
Adidas.
But I'll say Adidas.
Okay,
you know.
because you're here.
Yeah.
in New York.
But we have, I've been a designer for Adidas for a few years now. I do a women's line. I've been doing it for a long time. And
No,
it's
stuff
incredible.
is super cute.
Thank you.
And you're doing another line, right? You're doing another
I am. We're doing
Yeah.
a lot more. We're doing
Good.
it until like 2000, and I don't know, like a long time.
for the rest of your life.
I hope so.
You're gonna
I
be
love
like-
working with them.
Yeah,
They're
it's dope.
great. And it's nice to see Pharrell now being a part of it and Kanye. And I think it's great to be
They're having a
co-signed.
moment. They
They
are
are.
having a moment between you guys and like the Kanye joints and those Stan Smiths, the colors with the.
I know,
little-
it's dope.
Those khaki.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Stan Smiths is super cute.
Yeah.
I'm saying this so in hopes that they'll send me a pair.
Okay, I'll hook you
You
up.
know what I mean? No, this is
Okay. You don't
like
need
that?
me, boo. Trust
you like
me.
That? You like that? You
Yeah.
like how I did that? All right, so Adidas movies she'll be in New York September 14th.
Yes.
And the video comes in August.
Yes.
There it
Thank
is.
you very much.
Rita Ora!
Mwah, mwah, mwah.